For those who, I mentioned Cambodia, if you're new, we just actually were able to take a troop of 5 along with us and go spend some time moving through and meeting different ministries in Phnom Penh and the surrounding area. And we were able to give a nice report. I think that's up on our YouTube. All 5 folks were able to share some stories last week. So we're not gonna go into that too much, but we have a unique opportunity today in that Phil Cunningham, who is part of Steps of Justice, who we support, is able to be here with us this Sunday. So we just wanted to check in with him, not only to just thank him for helping our church put together this first foray into loving others across the world, but also just to see kind of what's up with him and his family and what's next. So, amen. He also knew he needed to share like about 5 minutes ago, so it looks like it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
All right. Morning. Good to see you. Last time we came here about a year and a half ago, I didn't spend 2 weeks in Cambodia with this guy. So now it's a little more interesting. I have some more stories, and mostly good ones, right? So I think I just wanted to thank you all first. Like, you sent 5 people to Cambodia, and it's not a real classic first-time, real big missions trip thing, right? It's like, let's go to Tijuana, or let's go to Canada, big mission field up there, right? But you went to Cambodia. And not only did you send 5 people to Cambodia, but we were working on these projects, and we're like, oh man, we're building this house. Here's a huge need that this family needs for this house, right? You maybe heard about this last week. They need a gate so that no one can break into their house and take all their stuff. And the crew from this church was like, we got that covered. We got some money for this gate. We have this and that. And your church was a huge blessing. I mean, these teams are awesome, right? That we get to do. We get to go over to other parts of the world and share about Jesus. And when I say share about Jesus, I don't mean like stand up front and tell everyone who's needy that Jesus loves them and then leave them in their place of need. But really love people. Like, what are the things that are needed in the communities that we're working in? What are the needs of the long-term, full-time Cambodian missionaries that are just slugging it out and loving Cambodia well every day? And really meeting those, right? Like, those are great trips. But if you have a terrible team, terrible trip. But this team, not just this church, but the unity that we felt, man, it was so fun. So thank you for being a great church. You're actually, my wife and I, she's not here. I have 3 little girls, and my wife, Amy, who's taller than me. We drove up.
It's not really hard, right?
No, not hard at all. We drove up to San Diego a few days ago, and so I didn't want to be that dad that's like, all right, get up, we're going to church. So they're with all their friends, so I said, you guys stay at home, I'll take one for the team. So. Anyway, thank you. Just a few things. So we just don't take trips to Cambodia because I would never see my wife, but I'd just always be doing other cool stuff. But I think one of the big things that we do with Steps of Justice is that we're trying to help people and ourselves see what can we do with what's in our hand currently to serve the needs that are outside of our front doors, right? And so what are the needs in Seattle? What are the needs in this church? And how can we serve that with what we already have in our hands, right? And so we have this great thing coming up. San Diego, we have the most Syrian refugees than any city in the U.S. It's kind of our boast thing. Some people wouldn't see that as a boast. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry for you guys. That really sucks. But we really love it. We really love that I don't need to go to Syria and hang out and work with Muslims who Jesus loves. I get to go out my front door and hang out with Muslims from Syria who Jesus loves. So in 3 weeks, August 19th, we're throwing a big picnic for some Syrian friends. We'll probably have 10 Syrian families, which equals about 125 people, right? Seriously. It's like clowns at the circus coming out of the Volkswagen, if you've ever gone to that, right? They're constantly like just big families. So we have about 250 people total coming on August 19th. You can pray for that. We're super excited. What we do is we just want to welcome these families into our city and say, hey, we love you. We want to serve you. We did this last year for the first time. We had about 100 people come, and we just served these families, right? Loved them and had food and talked. And now this time, it's our 4th picnic. What we're doing now is that we have the kids of these Syrian families coming to the school and the church that I'm a part of, and loading up all the tables and the chairs. We have the moms cooking a whole bunch of the food. And so what we're doing is we are throwing a picnic together. The Syrian families and the white, Western, Christian evangelicals. And we get to do this together because we have these relationships and these friends. And I'm finding more and more that if we want to serve the people around us, whether it be people outside our doors here or the Syrian community in San Diego, we have to offer something that is tangible and needed for them. And so the Syrian families, for example, are very hospitable. I went over to a family's house last week, and I just went over for lunch. It was a quick lunch. There was 8 of us. There was 18 pieces of chicken and a plate of rice that's like this. And we're sitting, and they're like, keep eating, keep eating. You know that Thanksgiving dinner where you're like, I can't eat another bite? I had like 5 more bites than that feeling, right? And they love hospitality. So we're like, how can we engage them in hospitality? How can we let them know that they are part of this community and they're not just the needy victims that are now refugees? And so we just get to do some fun stuff. And God's showing us more and more how we can practically show who Jesus is to our friends. We have these one couple that I hang out with that are Muslim. And we went to their house and we broke fast during Ramadan. And so we eat, we break fast, and then Shaban, like Meriden goes into her room, she puts on full covering, and she prays by herself. And Shaban comes out in the front room, and he lays out his prayer rug, and he prays. And they're like, do you guys pray in your house? And I'm like, yeah, we totally pray every night. I said, one of the goals that we had this year was as a family, we would get together before bed, and we would pray together as a family. And Meriden was like, how do you guys pray? Like, how do you pray as Christians? I'm like, I can't believe I'm having this conversation. I just want to post it on Facebook right now, And I'm just like, whatever. So I'm like, all right. I said, we just pray for the people in our life that are hurting, and we ask God to be with them. And we thank God for who He is. And she said, man, I'd love to pray for that. I'd love to pray like that. We can't pray like that, And I'm just seeing that because of my love for these people, I don't have to proselytize, and I don't have to force Jesus on them. These conversations are happening naturally because I put myself in a place of relationship with these friends that I really, really love. And so God is so good. There's so many opportunities around us that if we just hang out with people who are different than us, that don't know who Jesus is, whether that be in Cambodia, which we're going to continue to go because we have great friends there. And we love Refuge Church to keep sending people and eating bugs and just having fun.
That part's optional.
It is optional. I went to a place yesterday in a market in Eugene, Oregon, and they were selling crickets, and I'm like, you guys got nothing, man. Like, they're little tiny things, and people are so scared, right? I'm like, no, let me show you a picture of my friend James eating a water beetle. Anyway, so thank you. We love you guys. We're so glad that this is our home church when you come to Seattle. It means a lot to us, and so, yeah, you're awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.